welcome to Cruise1st TV with Derek and Joe, and in this show we are elevating everyone to 5-star new luxury with celebrity cruises because you deserve it, and we've got 3 fabulous deals for next year.
Yes, coming up we're heading to the glorious Caribbean with a hop around the islands from gorgeous San Juan. Plus we'll be jetting off to Japan to unlock its many treasures with a stay in Tokyo, and all of these trips are served up with a delicious drinks package, and you'll be well connected with Wi-Fi included too.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
And we've got low deposits on every offer too, so you can get those tantalising tingles today. I'm not saying that again. Knowing that you've got your getaway booked and it's firmly in the diary. So let's start with the Golden Coast of Australia next winter. 19 nights of sheer getaway to join Celebrity Edge as you explore the Great Barrier Reef and more. 24th of November, we will fly you off to Sydney in Australia. First, where it's very much not winter in Australia, and you'll have 5 nights as a relaxing break to enjoy Sydney, and it's perfect if you've never been before.
Yes.
Which is all of us basically, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, Sydney is a wonderful place to enjoy with the 5 nights as well. You can start in, you know, with an evening walk around Circular Quay on your first night there, maybe enjoy dinner by the harbour, head out to Manly Beach by ferry, which is fantastic, the Harbour Bridge, of course, Bondi, which is great for a nice coastal walk, the Rocks as well in the evening in Darling Harbour are fantastic, and the Blue Mountains. Then it's time to cruise on board Celebrity Edge for 11 nights, all included cruising, so your classic drinks package and your Wi-Fi are already packed in to the deal for you. What a wonderful amount of time to enjoy the ship. You know, over a week is also great, especially since you're going to be heading to this far-flung part of the world and you'll want to drink in every moment. This is the ship to be doing it on, with the gorgeous rooftop garden. You get to explore and enjoy that indoor-outdoor vibe that Celebrity naturally offers. The way the ships are actually designed as well, the flow of them is lovely. I love how chilled out the outdoor space is. Lots of mini kind of infinity pools and you know, artwork around the ship too. Look at the Grand Plaza though. You know, this is show-stopping. Every night there is a big sort of a light show in the main bar and flair bartending, all the cocktails, and of course with your all-included drinks package you can enjoy and indulge in everything from a porn star martini to espresso martini and, you know, all kinds of other cocktails. In fact, I have to say Celebrity are known for their mixology. One place that you'll really enjoy having a drink is Eden. Eden is fantastic, and it's a dedicated space with, you know, a real organic feel to it. It's imaginative. They have kind of pop-up shows going on there and live music and things as well. And I love the themed cocktails. I mean, you'll find some of them, like, you had one with smoke coming out of it when you didn't you?
Yeah.
Very cool, like all thematically tailored to the spaces you're in. When it comes to dining, main dining is specialty dining on Celebrity, such as the Cyprus restaurant, the Normandy as well, and the Cosmopolitan. These are small, more kind of pop-up dining rooms which enable you to enjoy different food from different cuisines. And then the Ocean View Cafe, of course, this is 24/7. Food is available, whether you wanted to grab pizza or a sandwich late at night, or, you know, your main meal up there. Maybe you just fancy a lovely big salad one night. You can head on up to the buffet to enjoy that. Look at this rooftop garden grill. Can you imagine floating by the Great Barrier Reef, enjoying a lovely al fresco dining experience and just thinking this is the absolute life? Amazing.
Sounds all right to me.
Yeah, and some of the things you'll see as well sailing by this part of the world are going to be absolutely epic.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And actually, I think Celebrity is just like, it's a real treat wherever this is in the world. Being on Celebrity Edge is a real treat. If the ship went absolutely nowhere, you would have had the finest, most boutique hotel plus holiday that you've ever had in your life. The fact that you are now going to be cruising around Australia, having the most amazing time and seeing more than just one place. You've just had a really, really good break. 5 nights as soon as you arrive in Sydney in a hotel is your introduction to Australia, its climate, its people, its vibe, and then you've got 11 more nights of this wonderful balance of relaxed and exploration cruising as well.
Yes, so first up we're into Airlie Beach for an overnight, which is great. You can take a seaplane or helicopter to Whitehaven Beach and you'll see the swirling sands from above and then land right on the water. And in the evening, you know, maybe join a glowing starlight kayak tour through Airlie's Bay, which is going to be amazing. We're into Cairns. We've got another overnight on board here where you can ride the Corunda Scenic Railway up into the rainforest and return on the Skyrail cableway. Now, short stop at an Aboriginal art studio in Corunda will be a great way to get some artifacts from this part of the world, and perhaps in the evening go inland to the Atherton Tablelands for a night wildlife tour. We're into Port Douglas next, where you can spend the day in the Daintree rainforest and beautiful Cape Tribulation with the bouncing stones. Maybe combine a short Crocodile River cruise with a guided walk. And this is going to enable you to see rainforest and reef together. Then it's Willis Island for some scenic cruising, so keep your binoculars handy here, because this tiny little island is home to 4 meteorologists and a weather station. And you'll likely spot boobies, tropical birds, and frigate birds circling overhead. So here is a couple of days at sea. We'll see us back into Sydney, where you'll disembark and we'll fly you back. But here's an overview of this incredible, iconic itinerary, seeing one of the great wonders of the world, the Great Barrier Reef. It's going to be amazing.
And you're doing it at such a lovely pace as well. Look at the balance of sea days and your overnights there. So when you're going somewhere, you're really going somewhere. Airlie Beach and Cairns are those 2 key ports. So you're there, both of those, for the overnights. But you've got some lovely sea days as well. You're in the most amazing part of the world. You want time to relax, drink it in, enjoy the ship, and just have the greatest time. Doesn't this sound nice? I mean, especially the way the weather's turned and everything else right now, you'd be like, do I have to wait until next year? Well, no, the answer is absolutely no. There will be something similar right around the corner. Just call the team. If you want to go to Australia like in 3 weeks' time, then call the team right now. But we are advanced planning right now, so you can live the Australian dream in our winter next year, enjoying the sunshine of Sydney and this fantastic all-inclusive Celebrity Edge dream around Aussie's famous coastal cities. You are going to have the greatest time. And also, we're not going to be breaking the bank here either, because I think when you think just about flying to Sydney and spending some time there and then flying back, you instantly think a lot more than this kind of price tag, don't you? And the even better news, and I said this at the top of the show, you want those tantalising tingles of a holiday booked right now, like today, I can't wait. So £199 each today as a deposit grabs this tasty deal today from us here at Cruise1st. And that includes your return flights to Sydney, your 5-night city stay there in a hotel, enjoying all of its wonderful charms and attractions, and then 11 nights of 5-star new luxury cruising on Celebrity Edge, enjoying the best of everything with your drinks package included and Wi-Fi so you can keep connected, and also get those pictures straight to social media at a time of year many people are not on holiday, so your pictures will be noticed. For me, that's a big tick as well of satisfaction. It makes the holiday even better as you enjoy the incredible ports for the Great Barrier Reef and so much more, with those overnights in both Airlie Beach and Cairns, and they are the ports that you want to spend some time in Australia as well. So don't forget, low deposits today, lock the deal in for a great price. I guarantee, although not being a medical doctor, it's going to make you feel better to know that it is booked for £199 each deposit today. Here's everything that's included, you lucky people. Now, your drinks and Wi-Fi packages together there have a value of nearly $1,200 per person. So if you think about that, you know, against the price of this package entirely, I mean, the value is just ridiculous, let me tell you. And just for your information, Celebrity Edge is enjoying a whole season of Great Barrier Reef and New Zealand cruises from next October through to April in 2027. So start talking to the team now to get your plans in place for the best prices as well. And of course, we will give you everything that you need to know. We will give you the best deals, we'll give you low deposits, and if there's any extras along the way, we'll throw those in for you as well as part of the package, because we're very good like that. It's what we do, it's what we've been doing for over 25 years. So call us right now, 0800 953 4700. And listen, if you're looking for a slightly more exotic trip, and someone just needs a little bit of a nudge in the right direction. You know, you've been talking about it for year after year after year. Can I make a suggestion? Call that number 0800 953 4700. Get yourself on the mailing list and we will send you our very, very latest brochures. Now, they are full of exotic ideas of the weird and wonderful that maybe you've not even thought about before. Parts of the world that you didn't think that cruises went to. For instance, I've just opened the page here and found Treasures of Sri Lanka with all-included Asia cruise here for the start of 2027 as a for instance. So get yourself on the mailing list. These come out around about once a month. All you need to do is call us right now, not cost you a penny, and you'll get one of these around about once every month. And they are full of very, very good ideas. And as I say, if someone needs just that gentle, you know, come on, we need to do it. We need to stop talking about it and we need to start doing it. One of these goes a long way to getting it booked.
Just leave it out on the coffee table.
Yeah,
maybe next to their favourite pastry. Just, you know, there it is. Well, Celebrity Cruises always takes us on the most desired locations in the world, or to the most desired locations. And soon we're off for a dream holiday to Japan. But first, let's cruise away to the islands of the Caribbean on board the Celebrity Constellation, enjoying the best of service, amazing food, and that feeling of really being pampered. Now, this is for the 14th of November next year. Flying out to San Juan in Puerto Rico, a much loved part of the Caribbean, and you'll soak up its beauty with a 3-night fabulous stay where history, nature and nightlife all come alive. You can stroll pastel-coloured streets and explore massive Spanish forts before sipping a piña colada at its birthplace. Barraquina is the name of the restaurant you need to go to try that. Head into El Yunque's rainforest, hiking to hidden waterfalls and the lovely jungle, and then back into the old town for some shopping perhaps. But it's time to cruise on board Celebrity Constellation. And this is all included cruising for you for 11 nights with your classic drinks package and Wi-Fi. Great size ship as well. I love Millennium class. They are just that perfect happy medium size for cruising, a little bit smaller as well. Lovely grand foyer which has you know, an onyx staircase, marble floors, panoramic lifts, and you're going to be finding lots of live music around the ship as well. You know, with bands performing jazz, pop, sing-along favourites as well. Oh, a silent disco, that's a fun thing to do. I do love a bit of silent disco. And game shows that happen, you know, they've got the dance party. Dueling DJs, that's also a brilliant one. You know, Celebrity really know how to do it in a classy way when it comes to entertainment. Although we do love a little bit, I'm sure, a little bit of cheesy entertainment when it comes to cruising. It's just the Celebrity way, I just feel like it's fun, it's interactive, but it's also done in a stylish way.
It's better. I think actually, you know, when you walk around one of the ships and you see even the outdoor games, you know, the shuffleboard and the giant chess and that kind of thing, you just think, this is all done better.
Yes.
I really like this. It's impressive. It's all picture worthy. That's the thing that you will find on Celebrity, whether it's things like Le Petit Chef, the specialty restaurant there, any of the main restaurants as well, which are like specialty restaurants anyway. Everything's worth a picture, and everything feels great. You spend the whole cruise just thinking, I really like this. This really does feel like home.
Yeah.
And I also feel like, you know, I haven't shelled out, you know, 500 quid a night for it, because you know, it's nice to go to a nice restaurant land-based, or a nice hotel land-based, but if you've spent £300-400 for one night, it is just one night.
Yeah.
It's not 24 hours a day for 11 nights worth of a wonderful life. You get to live it, not just visit it.
Yeah,
which
I love that.
It makes the difference.
It really does make the difference, doesn't it? When it comes to relaxing day to day, you've got the main pool as well, which has the bar and the pool grill for snacks, the solarium, and you've also got the adults only area with waterfalls and padded lounge chairs and hot tubs, which is wonderful.
Lovely.
We're cruising out of San Juan into Road Town in fabulous Tortola, first of all, where you can leave the crowds behind and take a speedboat perhaps to Anegada, the only coral island in the British Virgin Islands. You can see flamingos, go to salt ponds, snorkel shipwrecks. What a special experience that would be. Then St John's Antigua awaits us, where you can venture inland on Fig Tree Drive for mango and pineapple tastings, which is what this island is known for, in the rainforest. Then maybe hike up to Shirley Heights to see the lovely views. That's a great little excursion to do. and then we're into Castres in St. Lucia. Heading into the hills, perhaps of the Pitongs, for a cocoa estate tour. The chocolate making and hot spring soak combo is a wonderful excursion to do.
She said chocolate.
I know, and hot soak in the thermal springs. Then it's St. George's, Grenada, where you can paddle a kayak across Grand Etang, a volcanic crater, lake high in the mountains, or perhaps Crater Lake kayak with spice plantation visit is going to be the tour you'll take, and speak to the team on board about specific tours. Then we're into Barbados, Bridgetown, where you might want to take a wreck snorkel safari with a sea turtle encounter, or the Atlantis submarine that you see pictured there is wonderful too for sea life. And of course, some of the best sea life in the world is in the Caribbean. Then we're at sea and into Kingstown, St. Vincent, where you can trek up to La Soufrière volcano and stand on the rim of a streaming crater. On the way back, perhaps head to the waterfalls and the rainforest, or a guided volcano hike with a rainforest waterfall swim, or it can all be done for you. Martinique, oh, so pretty this island. The botanical garden tour with the rum tasting at Clermont is a wonderful one to do, which enables you to see nature and also, importantly, get some Caribbean rum while you're there. You got to do it. Then we're into Rossell, Dominica, where you can float down the Leyo River on an inner tube beneath the lovely lush jungle. Perhaps book an excursion to do that. They'll take you to the hot springs as well as part of it, and it's all about the natural beauty in Dominica. A day at sea will see us back into San Juan, Puerto Rico, where you'll disembark and we'll fly you back to the UK.
Well, all I heard through all of that were three words that I will not forget. Caribbean.
Yes.
Chocolate.
Yep.
Rum. Thank you very much. That sounds like a good holiday based on those three words alone. Who needs to think about that any deeper? Who needs to know about what's on all of those islands and whatever? You've had a taste of ideas that you can do, but you know what? You don't have to. That's the great thing. When you're in the Caribbean, it can literally be a wander off the ship and a wander to a beach. It can be a wonderful private beach club that they can take you to as well. There are lots of excursion ideas, or you can stay on board and enjoy the peace, calm, tranquility and the gorgeous weather, the wonderful blue skies, the wonderful turquoise waters, and just have the greatest time, because this is an awesome trip. It's either to remind yourself of how much you love the Caribbean if you've been before, or to go and experience it for the first time and do it 5-star. So much to look forward to, whichever the choice is for you. And your deposits today for this is just £199 each. Again, we're not breaking the bank. We're Cruise1st, remember. We've been at this for over 25 years, putting these kind of deals together. And remember, this is all inclusive as well. So when you're on board, your drinks package is included, your Wi-Fi is included as well. So other than excursions and treating yourself while you're on board, that's it. It's kind of covered, because this is your Caribbean dream. The flights to and from San Juan are included. You've got a 3-night hotel stay there included as well on Puerto Rico. And then you've got those 11 nights of blissful island hopping around the Caribbean without a care in the world. And over those 11 nights, you've got 8 different ports of call around the Caribbean. And of course, you're flying into and out of the Caribbean, so you're straight into the heart of the action as well. Remember, it's low deposits today. I'm liking the idea of this. Are you? If you are, here's everything you need to know. And remember, it is a low deposit to get it sorted. It's funny, isn't it? Sometimes you overthink these things, don't you? And you think, well, actually, there's some ports there that even if you've been to the Caribbean, I bet there's 1 or 2 ports on there that you haven't seen, even if you've been on 3 or 4 Caribbean itineraries. I mean, going into Martinique, going into Grenada, not all of the Caribbean itineraries end up going to the same places, although there's a lot of ships always going around the Caribbean, of course. Your drinks and Wi-Fi package, again in this offer, has a value you see there of just under $1,200 per person. Again, put that next to the price, and it kind of it talks you into it, really, doesn't it? It doesn't need our help at all. Celebrity Constellation, just to let you know, has a number of wonderful Caribbean adventures to and from San Juan from next November right the way through to March in 2027. You'll always get the best deals from our team. So call us today on 0800 953 4700. Now remember, you're always better prepared for your cruise when you call us, because we always add the magic touch and get the most value out of your trip.
With 25 years of travel expertise, when booking with Cruise1st, you can be sure that you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We work with all the major cruise lines to bring you the most comprehensive selection of exclusive deals you won't find anywhere else. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. As a fully bonded member of APTA and ATOL Protected, you have the peace of mind that your booking is always safe with us. We've been here on your TV screens for over a decade, making us the longest-running cruise channel in the UK. We make it easy to budget for your dream holiday. With many of our deals, just pay a deposit today and you then have until your due date to pay the balance. Plus, we're one of the highest-rated cruise agents on Trustpilot, with over 7,000 independent reviews. This all means that you can be fully confident when booking your next exciting adventure with Cruise1st.
Yeah, absolutely. So stop overthinking it. Let's just get it booked and sorted, because who doesn't want to go to the Caribbean? Now, our final offer for this show takes you on a discovery of Japan. That's another place that everyone wants to go to as well. We're heading there next September. Now, it's a treasure that's on so many people's bucket lists, so let's do some ticking over 17 nights. Flying first on the 19th of September to Tokyo to enjoy 3 magical nights in this city, which has a new surprise around every single corner.
Yes. Oh my gosh, so much you can see and do. You can wander Asakusa's lantern-lit streets to Sensoji Temple, the world-famous Tokyo's oldest, then dive into the neon glow of Shinjuku as well and see the buzzing nightlife in contrast with the traditional elements of Tokyo. Perhaps take a guided food tour through the ramen alleys whilst you're there. Then it's time to cruise from Yokohama for 12 nights on the beautiful Celebrity Millennium with your all-included cruising, your classic drinks package and Wi-Fi already packed in to your cruise fare. Wonderful. This is a lovely size ship, I think, as well for cruising this part of the world. It feels a little bit more intimate with it being Millennium class. 5-star new luxury, of course. Incredible staterooms, high-class design elements all around the ship in the very unique and very specific Celebrity way, which is that boutique luxury at sea. It's wonderful. I love the lighting designs on board. It never feels imposing. It always feels really welcoming, whether you're in the big restaurant, the Metropolitan, which is a big grand affair, or you're in more smaller intimate spaces enjoying maybe some low-key dining, such as the Mars Grill, such as perhaps some of your different little areas around the ship where you have a nice little drink, such as the Sunset Bar, Cellar Masters. It's just wonderful to be able to do that. The Tuscan Grill. If you want to do specialty dining and enjoy some sushi, or like we saw there, the Italian, that is for an additional nominal fee, but it's well worth it to treat yourself, especially if you have a special occasion. La Petite Chef is amazing because it's an interactive dining experience, which you may have seen advertised because they do have some different ones around the UK, but it's so special doing it on a ship. It just feels really unique.
Yeah, there's very few chances to do it as well, actually, because it's only small numbers of people that are able actually to do that. What you will notice on Celebrity Millennium on this class of ship is that it's just over 2,000 passengers, so there is room for everyone. You are never left wanting, you're never left waiting, you're never standing around in a line thinking there are too many people on this ship.
No.
It's brilliant. You're never wanting for a lounger out on the pool deck in the position that you want it to be in. Do you know what I mean? In the prime position to enjoy the sun, to enjoy the views or whatever. And there are so many little havens just to go and disappear into inside the ship, but also on the outside of the ship as well. It's a real adventure, and everything moves at a really, really manageable pace as well, which is wonderful. So, and now we've got 12 nights ahead of us out of Yokohama. Let's go do Japan.
We're into Shimizu first, where you can see Mount Fuji from a different angle and glide across the Suruga Bay on a wooden boat, a traditional Wason wooden boat perhaps. You can visit a wasabi farm in the foothills to taste it. Then we're into Kyoto when you have an overnight on board. By day it's temples, bamboo groves, quiet gardens. At night it really transforms. You'll see lovely lantern lit glow in the Gijon's narrow alleys. You'll actually get to enjoy the experience of tea houses as well if you book in those excursions. Then we're into Kochi, where you can step into some wonderful markets, centuries of tradition, and also great street food in this part of the world. Also the botanical gardens will be lovely. You're moving into autumn, so I imagine the colours will be fantastic. Hiroshima's next, and you can head to the Peace Memorial to reflect on the beauty there, and perhaps over to Japan's Rabbit Island, Okinoshima, where hundreds of friendly bunnies roam free by the sea. That's the excursion I'd be doing for sure. You take a ferry over there. Kagoshima's next up, and take the ferry to Sakurajima volcano. Soak in the seaside hot spring foot bath while ash drifts above. I think that would be amazing, wouldn't it? And snack on giant local radishes unique to the region. Nagasaki's next up, and you can wander Jejima, once a tiny island where Dutch traders lived in isolation. Enjoy the culture, the food, and the science here, for centuries of tradition. Perhaps take a lovely walk through Nagasaki's Christian sites. Fukuoka is next, and this is going to be a great one to see the behind the scenes kind of foodie scene of this part of Japan. You can book a guided yatai food crawl to take you there for sure. Then we're into Busan in South Korea. Now beyond the beaches, it's well known for the beaches. Climb into the Gamcheon Culture Village, which is where you can see lots of murals, little cafes, art as well, tucked into the hillside lanes, and that would be very special. Jakalchi Market is the one to see there as well, where they throw the fish. Then we have a day at sea, and you're back here, and you're going to be into Seoul, South Korea, where you'll disembark and fly back to the UK. Now, if you do want to extend your trip and stay in Seoul, I'd recommend that. Speak to our team at Cruise1st, and we can get that taken care of for you.
Yeah, there's more and more people that want to discover, something different, because in some respects, Japan and South Korea are very, very similar. If you think about it, they're kind of facing each other, South Korea and the islands of Japan as well. But again, they have their own culture, they have their own vibe, they have their own pace, and it's great to go and discover as well. I think this particular trip is just the greatest time to go and experience something new. If you think about it, even the amount of time between now and when it goes gives you plenty of time to decide, okay, what do I really want to see? Fluffy bunnies on the beach is something I want to see, definitely, as part of this. Never heard that before. Wonderful. I would definitely be on that tour. Take your travels in a new direction and find out why so many people want to see this part of the world. It is absolutely thrilling and fascinating. Let me show you your price tag, because again, I think a lot of the reason why many people hadn't previously been to this part of the world is price. You start costing up flights and stays in Japan, and the price chases you away. I think when you look at something like this, when you consider the overall value of a 5-star cruise and the number of destinations and everything that is already taken care of that you don't have to worry about whatsoever, we take care of all of the booking, the arranging, and the planning is all kind of sorted for you, which is great. And that price tag, that includes your flight out to Tokyo. So all the flights are included. You've got your stay in Tokyo, which is 3 nights, of course, the all-inclusive celebrity cruise, which is 12 nights long, leaving you to simply look forward to it and then go and just have the greatest time discovering. Here's everything that you need to know. The price is excellent, and you can lock it in right now, as in today, with a deposit of just £199 each. And I think when you look at a holiday and you think, actually, I like that, and the price profile is right, everything is right, it ticks all of the boxes. It's not just, oh, I'd love to go to Japan. Oh, I'd love to go to Japan, and this gives me the 12-night cruise. It gives me the stay in Tokyo. It sorts the flights out for me. I don't really have to input too much effort to this holiday, and I come back feeling worldly wise,
yes,
and well traveled. I mean, that's what this kind of adventure is all about. That's why people love cruises so much, because you're not just seeing one place, you're seeing a variety of different places, and also you're coming back with some stories, so you can say, okay, well, you know what, I went to Hiroshima and I went to Tokyo, and you can point out to people the vast differences between these two places.
Oh yeah.
even the feeling, even the vibe of a place as well, when you come back to it, you know, it's like anything. You can read 1,000 brochures, it doesn't put you on the spot, does it?
Yeah, that's so true. I mean, the diversity you'll get to experience on these itineraries is amazing. When you think about it on a cruise, you're seeing often several different countries, but certainly several different destinations in your own floating hotel. And it's the best way to explore new territories in the world in the easiest way and the safest way, honestly.
Yeah,
it is.
Absolutely. It's brilliant because so much is taken care of literally right the way through the holiday.
Yep.
Anyway, listen, we're out of time for this show, but give us 2 minutes. We'll be back with more